If someone ever cheated on you and made you feel like it was your fault that it happened, because you weren't enough, or because you let yourself go physically, or because you must have done or said something, please take a breath with me for a second. Because that idea not only hurts, but if you hold on to it, it poisons you. It robs you of your dignity, and it leaves you trying to fix something you never broke. Yes, there are couples with problems, no doubt, and yes, there is disconnection and routine that causes those relationships to end or leads to conflicts. But the truth is that when someone chooses to betray, lie, and lead a double life, the responsibility lies with the one who did it, not with the one who trusted, not with the one who loved. And it's never a justification to deceive or betray someone just because you were no longer happy in your relationship. But what goes on inside the mind of someone who is unfaithful, and especially of someone who repeats it, not the one who makes a mistake, but the one who already has this as a lifestyle? Almost no one wakes up saying, today I'm going to be unfaithful and today I'm going to be the villain. Instead, they wake up saying, I'm a very good person, and that but is the door, the famous one. But you were distant, or but it was just sex, or but I deserve it, or but I felt empty, but you weren't paying attention to me. And what's the root cause? Is it a lack of integrity? Saying I love you, but doing the opposite of those words, making promises and betraying those promises, crying and promising you won't be the same anymore, but going back to the game. And here comes what will save you years of therapy and pain. And it's not the same to make an isolated mistake as it is to have a well-established pattern, because an isolated mistake is usually faced with real responsibility. And the person says, if I did it, it was my decision, it's not your fault, and I regret it, or I don't regret it, but they take responsibility. And there can also be immediate actions, for example, cutting off contact with the lover or with the person they betrayed with, total transparency. Holding your pain, genuinely apologizing, and consistently repairing what was broken. But the one who has an established pattern holds on through justification, excuses, and internal permissions. Saying things like, it's just my nature, oh, it's not a big deal, look, you can love someone and still do this. Or also, of course, always justifying his addiction to novelty. Or with his ego always making him defensive, or feeling like you can't say anything without offending him. And of course, infidelity is sometimes a sign that a relationship should end. But even so, we all can and should give clarity to the person we say we love and give them closure before hurting them. Don't you think so? So, here the question isn't, can that person change? The question is, does that person really want to, and can they dismantle their identity to build a new character? Can we really rebuild this relationship despite what happened? Because the uncomfortable truth is this, and you shouldn't measure change by what they say when they're afraid of losing you or when they feel a lot of guilt they don't know how to handle. You have to measure that change by what they do, even when they're no longer afraid. So, before you decide whether to give them a second chance or a fourth or a fifth, answer these three things first. How many times have they done it? How long have they been doing it? And did he or she confess, or did you find out? Also, see if it's a pattern. Did they take responsibility for what they did, or did they try to justify it? Was there empathy for your pain, or did they attack and ridicule you for feeling it? Did they take care of you, or just themselves? And also, another very important point in making amends is, did they really cut off contact with the person they betrayed you with? Was there complete transparency? Are they doing inner work, and have they consistently shown a new version of themselves for months or not? And the final question, which doesn't allow for lies, is, however do they change? In a year, would you sign up to keep living this life, or would you end it? Because you're not here to check phones, social media, and be imagining or assuming stories. You're here to love and to be loved with peace and stability. So, if this touched your heart, helped you gain clarity, and gave you back a bit of your dignity, let me know. And if you know someone who is confused because of infidelity, send this to them in a direct message, because I think we can help them.